Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about getting health insurance versus filing either a Marchman Act or guardianship and which comes first. So here's how this works. Here's the sort of scenario. We had a call from a family today. They're talking to us about filing either a Marchman Act or a guardianship or potentially both. And they are in the midst of seeking health insurance for the loved one. And sometimes we do get calls from folks who don't have health insurance and they're applying for health insurance so that they can take advantage of the benefits that the coverage may give them. And so they said to us, well, should we file, should we petition for the Marchman Act and then get health insurance? What should we do? Or should we file for the guardianship first and then get health insurance? What should we do? And I said, well, here's the deal. It depends. If you have the financial resources to pay for treatment, great, then let's move ahead. If we file for the Marchman Act or even guardianship and you don't mind using a county facility and there's a bed available, great. But if you want to get them into private treatment and you want to use the health insurance to pay for it, then obviously there's no point in getting a court order if you don't have the coverage. And so it really depends on what your situation is. I personally think that, and I've said this before, if you don't have the resources to either pay for treatment or have health insurance that will pay for private treatment, then you're going to have to use the county facilities. And it's not that they do a lousy job. It's that a lot of the time they just don't have beds available because they're overwhelmed with people who need their services and they just don't have enough beds. And I'm not saying that's right. I'm just telling you that's how it is. And listen, I've been a big proponent. I've been very vocal about the fact that I think that great treatment should be available to everybody, and it shouldn't matter, what your financial situation is. And and I've told local politicians and our state attorney and all of that good stuff. But this is the situation we're dealing with now, which is if you don't have health insurance or the ability to pay for treatment, you have to use the county facility. And that means waiting for a bed. And so what I said to the family is, it really depends what you want. If you have the resources and you can pay for treatment now, great, let's move ahead. If you don't want to use a county facility, then I need you to get the health insurance and then we can move ahead. So look, it's really a very personal decision on whether to do any of these things. But this family has decided they want to make the commitment. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired, as a lot of you are. And I said, look, get the health insurance, let's keep in touch, and then let's move ahead and file. Otherwise, if we're not going to use a county facility and there's no money to pay for treatment, you'll have a piece of paper in your hand and it will be worthless, right? I mean, what's the point in that? And I'm a straight shooter. I'm not going to tell you to go do something if it's not what I think is in your best interest or your loved one's best interest. I'm here to help people. That's our mission, right? Helping people, saving families. And so that's the deal, right? And if you need, frankly, if you need a referral to somebody who could help your family get health insurance, let me know. We can certainly help with that too. And we're just here to help. That's our mission. And with that said, I appreciate you tuning in. I love a thumbs up and a subscription if you could. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.